I'd just like to ask you a question around, is there anything that holds you back?
Oh, no, there shouldn't be. It's why we live in the world we live in. It's a free world, and we're very, very lucky to live in a free world. There should be nothing to hold you back. I mean, one of my favourite sayings with the team and everybody, there's just no if-onlys. What would hold me back? I can do nothing worse than, sitting in a meeting after we've lost or something, and someone said, well, if only we'd done that. I hate that saying.
Yeah.
There's no reason, there's no logical reason. As long as it's within the laws of the land, there's no reason we can't do anything. And, I was very clear as a coach, especially, if I thought something would make a difference, we would get it done. Prozone, all that stuff. There's nothing I wouldn't do, nothing. And that's part of leadership. We've got to, and it doesn't mean, sometimes budget restraints, just because there's no budget doesn't mean you can't do things. You've got to find more creative ways of getting it done. And that's what, I think also running my small business was a massive help for me. I had this corporate career with Xerox, so I was in a big corporate kind of organisation. I was on a fast-track graduate scheme and all this sort of stuff, which was great. But, even in a big corporate, sometimes I find young people learn the wrong lessons. They kind of, if it's successful in a big corporate, sometimes you think it's sometimes a little bit easier than it is. When you run your own small business, and my small business, at our height, we had 10 people. And it was a genuine business. We were going head-to-head with the big banks. That was fantastic. That was when you really learn about yourself. But because there is no, help or cushion. Yeah, and if you get it wrong, you end up losing your houses and your kids have got to change schools and God knows what happens. So it's kind of, that's when you really learn about yourself. So me running my own business was definitely the best skill set for becoming an England rugby coach. Because the England rugby coach was no different. I was running a small business. But it's people, it's how you handle people. In other words, how you get things done. Yeah. Nothing can hold you back. If you're running your own business, same thing. We're here to be successful in the way you do. So that was you don't know at the time, it seemed
great learning.
Yeah, and rugby was an amateur game. I never thought rugby would go professional. I thought we'd always be amateur. We'd always have careers. It would always be an amateur game. And suddenly went professional. Just took us all by surprise. But I think I had the skill set as a player, as a businessman, as a leading people, a small company that allowed me to go into the pretty, it's a strange world coaching in England. It's not that's why I admire all these guys. The guys who jump in the top of rugby teams and football teams. The stuff that goes on around the peripherals is huge. And you've got to be able to handle that and get through all that if you want to be successful. Yeah,
so a great combination of things.
I was just lucky, I was just getting lucky again. I was one of the very few, I guess, top-level sports coaches who had 16 years genuine in the corporate world. Xerox, my own company.
But you do make your luck as well sometimes.
Well, you make your luck, definitely, but you just get lucky. As long as you throw enough stuff at the wall, it tends to stick.
Okay, thank you.